another episode of Natural Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. That's me. I'm about to take these braces off because they loud already. I went on a whole accessory haul. Like, I bought so many accessories. Well, the Alex and Ani bracelets, I've been had them, and they don't really make that much noise, so they're cool for the vibe. I'm going to put it on this hand, so, because I'm just, like, particular. I feel like when you're on the camera, like, you should be able to see the accessories on this hand. Nevertheless, because I'm talking with this hand a lot, and y'all can see this hand more. I feel like y'all probably can see both, but whatever. Nevertheless, y'all, how y'all been? How y'all been feeling? What y'all been up to? My last weekend consisted of going to the racetrack. Just I was at the racetrack all weekend, literally, and my boyfriend didn't even get to race because he was having problems with his car. But yeah, and then somebody got shot and killed at the fucking racetrack, y'all. Like, do you be thinking like, okay, we're gonna vibe out with our families? There's a lot of kids out there, and black people. And I hate to say black people because white people and other races do shit too. But come on, y'all. And I heard it was over food. So if it was really over food, shame on you because somebody really got killed. And that was just very unnecessary and stupid. And he was supposed to race the next day, but because of investigations, they had to clear the track out, and he didn't even get to race. So, I mean, if you know about race cars, and I'm not talking about NASCAR, I'm talking about like Promar, where they like go in a straight line, and he's going like 200 miles per hour in 3 seconds type racing, and it's an expensive hobby. Let's say that. It's just a really expensive hobby. He was so excited. We were all excited for him because it's been 2 years since the last time he raced, and we didn't even get to do shit. And then that person really killed somebody. It was like, what the fuck? It was like, for what? It was irritating. It was irritating to me. Y'all, I started combing out my locks. I don't know if y'all could tell. I got two out so far. And the curls are literally popping. The curls are popping, okay? And I took like at least 20 of them halfway out. And so I got like a lot of just hair out right here. And the back is just all locks. I have 110 locks. That means I have 108 locks to go. I'm going to start some tonight and finish tomorrow, prayfully. Prayfully, I can get them out before Friday. Because Friday I got hair to do. And I really don't want to do hair and then come back home and be taking out locks. Like, I really don't want to. So let's pray. Let me tell y'all something. This morning, my little sister called me. And it made me laugh so hard. So we were talking. She was just giving me advice on something else I could talk about on the show. So I guess she gonna be on that episode. Since she gave me the advice, come through. She lived close to me, so she not gonna fucking bluff. So yeah, so she gave me some ideas, and we were just talking, and I was like, I'm glad you called me, because I was about to get banked in my dreams, and we was dying laughing for like 5 whole minutes. I really was about to get banked in my dream. Let me tell y'all about my dream, y'all. Why the fuck I had a dream that I was talking to this boy. I wasn't even with my boyfriend. I lived in Philly. I didn't even live in Maryland. I lived in Philly, and I was talking to this boy, and we was just supposed to be having like casual sex, but he ended up catching feelings. Shit happens, and so I wasn't feeling the same way because I just wanted to keep it casual. Mind you, I had a boyfriend that lived in a whole nother state, so I'm just really doing me while my boyfriend is away. It was some whole cheating ass shit going on, and so he gonna try to. So basically, he was in his feelings, and it was like block party, but it was like a game night block party. So it was hella games. Like, whoever made this block party, I'm finna make this block party. That was the funnest block party I ever been to, and I was in a dream, bitch. That dream was so good. So we was at the block party. We was at the block party playing games, and because he was so mad, he knew hella people. He was like a popular nigga in Philly. He had he started like trying to make it so I couldn't play no games. So every time I would go to a little stand to play some fucking games and shit, or to go do something, he would tell the people like, no, she can't do it, no, nada. So they really was on some cock blocking that shit, and I'm like trying to enjoy my life and have fun. Fuck you. So Yeah, he was like, bitch, that's why I got another girl. Like, he tried to throw another girl in my face, but he didn't know I had a whole boyfriend. I'm like, bitch, that's why I got another boyfriend that live in another city. The only reason why I'm fucking you is because he live in another city and I need my pussy scratched. Like, you never met it. Like, we was really going back and forth. I've never seen this man in my life. Like, I wonder if he's out there somewhere. But, yeah, so we go back and forth. He mad as shit, and I go to my house. I go walk up in my house, and then he sent some niggas to walk behind me and try to break in my house, and there was some bitches with them like, "Come outside, bitch, come on." What Glorilla said? So she said she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right? I was not coming outside. First of all, it was hella niggas and all that, so they started kicking my fucking door in and trying busting my shit. This is all a dream. And as soon as I wake up, I hear my sister. I hear my phone. It's my sister calling me. I was about to get this shit beat out of me, like the Philly way. I was about to get this shit beat out of me the Philly way. It was all. I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say. I'm not even gonna say it. Anyway, that was some crazy ass shit. The next thing I want to say is NoNet studentloan.gov. Stop fucking emailing me talking about let's find better solutions for you to pay your student loans off easier. Let's help you out. La, 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 la. Student loan payments are resumed. You have to pay now. Bitch, what they gotta do with me? Cause Joe Biden shouldn't have parted his funky ass lips and opened up his funky ass mouth. Cause I'm sure his breath stink. He looked like his breath stink. And said that he was going to take away student loan or have student loan forgiveness, knowing that he was never able to do some shit like that, bitch, in the first place. Play it all out fucking faces. That was the only reason why I really voted for him. Because if we being for real, and I hate to say that, but Donald Trump was a better president. But we're not going to get into politics on here. What I am going to say is Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Watch your fucking mouth next time. It ain't even gonna be no next time. Because if y'all vote for him again, y'all is really fucking nuts. They think they getting that money back. And my shit is only $5,000. Honestly, I could pay it. All I have to do, as soon as we get on the road, I could pay my shit off. Like my first check, I could pay the $5,000 off. It's just a matter of, do I want to? You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, do I want to? Because I don't think that's right. And then it's $5,000. Chuck that shit up. Y'all have money. I don't know why they want to keep playing like they don't got money. Get the money from elsewhere. Just like how the rest of y'all fucking do. Get the money from elsewhere. We is not finna give y'all shit. How the fuck y'all gonna try to say America owe y'all all this motherfucking money? And then y'all owe China. Y'all see how y'all making China chuck that shit up as an L? We finna make y'all chuck that shit up as an L. Take an L. It's an L. We don't care. So today is October the 4th. It's actually a Wednesday. Is it a Wednesday? Let me see what day of the week it is. Because I don't know if it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, October the 4th. Y'all, and I don't know if y'all been watching like the media and just all the stuff that they're saying is supposed to happen today, but they're saying like I guess the government is going to start sending out alerts to our phones and our TVs and all this stuff, and to turn off our phones at 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock, one of the two. I'm not turning my shit off because I want to see what they're going to say. Then they said that if you took the coronavirus vaccine, which I did, and the only reason why I did take it is because I had a cruise. Y'all thought I was gonna give up my vacation? I needed that vacation. Okay. So yeah, I got the 2 shots, but I didn't get the booster, but I did get the 2 shots or whatever. And they trying to say that if you took the vaccine, basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna be sending out some type of radioactive something, and it's supposed to affect the people who took the vaccine because we have heavy metals inside of us. But I feel like all of us have heavy metals inside of us. And yeah, I be trying to detox and do fruit things and like different detoxes and stuff. But I honestly feel like if you live and you eat in America, there's nothing that you can fucking do. Unless you grow your own shit, you make your own toilet paper, you make your own clothes. Because I feel like it's in everything. I literally have really bad sensitive skin. It's not like I get breakouts, but I get really bad hives. And it's like clothes. Like when I buy new clothes, I have to wash them. If I don't wash them, my skin is going to get rashes all fucking over, and it itches badly. So I just feel like if you live in America, you're bound to get some type of, you're bound to have some type of something in your system that you don't even know you fucking have. Like a one girl, she kept getting BV, and she didn't understand why. She went celibate. She didn't have sex for 2 years. She didn't use soap down there. She just was washing it with water. She was doing everything. She was getting medication. She was doing every single thing, but she kept getting BV. She couldn't figure out what it was. She finally realized that it was from the toilet paper, because they put toilet paper. And I went into, this is crazy because I went to the store the other day, and I never really noticed this before I watched her TikTok. TikTok is so like informational. So I watched her TikTok, and she was saying like they put scented stuff inside of the toilet paper. I never realized it. I was just buying toilet paper, or like we live in a house where we all collaborate and buy shit for the house. Okay, so somebody else may have bought the toilet paper, whatever. So I went to go buy toilet paper the other day, and I realized they had lavender scented toilet paper. They had all types of shit, and I was like, wow. So I had to obviously select the unscented one because I mean, I ain't trying to get BB, but I can honestly say that, like, if you live in America and you eat, you sleep, and you breathe, bitch, based on the state you in, you are basically in fucking trouble. America, we have a problem. For real. And honestly, I'm starting to feel like, I feel like my boyfriend wouldn't leave the country, but I really want to move out the country. I'm not sure where yet, because it is that fear, but I feel like, what the fuck are we so afraid of? America is scary as shit. They trying to kill us. They stealing our kids. Look what they teaching in the educational system. They taking away Black history. They putting gay shit all everywhere. And I'm not opposed to gay people, but I just don't think that we should be teaching that to our children at such an early age. Like, let our children decide what it is that they want to be and see. And I'm going to be a parent that basically watches everything that my kids, like, what I'm going to be putting little, what is it called? I can never get my fucking words out. It's like when I'm talking to myself and I'm making up these shows, I be on point. The words be on point, and then I get in front of the camera and I can't get my fucking words out. I'm gonna be putting protective whatever, something to protect the children from what they watch. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I don't have kids, but my kids will be pretty much. I'm gonna watch everything that they fucking look at, eat, everything. Like, my kids are probably gonna be like, "Mommy, like, I want to eat Cheetos. My friends are eating Cheetos. Bitch, we making Cheetos. Okay." You will not. It's just like, I don't want my kids to be affected by this evil world that we live in. Let's say that. When God gives me the chance to have babies, y'all, I'm gonna be such a great mom. But my kids are probably gonna be like, Mom is so lame. She doesn't let me do anything. I'm gonna still let them have a social life, but I'm gonna watch what they eat. I'm gonna watch what they watch and the things that they listen to. Yeah, let's say that. Okay, so now let's get into the topic of the day. The topic of the day is, stop letting everybody into your business. In the wise words of Little Wayne, stop letting these messy hoes mess with your business. Okay? I, I just want to talk about, today I want to talk about relationships in the sense of telling your friends everything and telling your parents everything that goes on in your relationship. And I think that when you let other people into your relationship, it always ends in failure, because you may forgive him, but the other people is not. And I have been I don't want to say a victim of this, but I have done this. Like, I have been with guys that were trash. We're not going to pretend like they wasn't trash. They were trash, but I was still in love. And so I would still date them. I would tell my mom, like, oh, he did this. And I would tell my sister. And matter of fact, my sister fought one of my exes. Like, really beat the hell out of him. And I still fucked him the next day. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot be getting people involved into your mess. Every argument you have, everybody should not know. Every downfall your relationship has, you should not. Everybody should know. Stop letting people into y'all relationship, into y'all bed. Stop letting people into y'all bed. People should not be knowing, like, every time me and my man get into it. Now, me and my man don't really get into it often, but it has really been times where I have really been sitting here crying over a guy and all this stuff, and then the very next day we went out to eat. And for the people who keeps, and then for the people who always, like, be trying to be on your side and be like, fuck him, da 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 da, like, trying to really take your side and protect you, stop, because it's never gonna work, because that person is always gonna go back to that person. I know, this is my testimony, okay? I have been that girl. I have been that girl 10 times over. I know so many girls who do it. I don't know if guys do it. Guys, comment below and tell me if y'all be talking shit about y'all girlfriends and then staying with them. Because I really don't know how guys gossip, because I never been around a nigga that be like, yeah, my bitch be doing, and the stuff that they be saying, it just be minor things. But I've never been around a nigga that be like, and I be like, oh, you need to leave her alone. But us girls, we be crazy as shit. We be really crazy. And it's been times I literally, like, tried to have get my dad involved, and my dad would come all the way down there, and I would still fuck with him. And then, like, even my sister told me that my dad moved her out of her ex-boyfriend apartment. Her ex-boyfriend had an apartment together. My dad moved her all the way the fuck out. All her shit. Move all her shit out. And 3 days later, she said, "Can you take me home? I'm ready to go back." And so he had to move all her shit back. I was like, Naja, you are wild for that. Like, I just feel like that's a girl thing. But I'm not sure if it is or not. But yeah, I just want to say, like, stop letting people into your problems. Stop all them listening ears, because people with listening ears have diarrhea mouth. A lot of people want to hear, like, a lot of people don't have good intentions for you. A lot of people don't really even give a fuck. Like, you just be telling them all your business. You think that you're venting. If you want to vent to God, bitch. Vent to your journal. Vent to your diary. Vent to, like, stop venting to other people, and then if you're going to continue to allow, or if you're not ready to move on from something, you should not let other people into your business. And a lot of people don't have great intentions, because you be thinking, it's been a couple times where girls would complain about their boyfriends to their homegirl, and they homegirl end up fucking a nigga and saying, well, he don't do that with me. I ain't have a problem with it. So this whole time, I'm thinking you a confidant. I'm thinking I could confide in you. And whole time, you're a messy ass bitch that really don't even genuinely care. So we had to stop letting people into our bedrooms, into our homes, and telling everybody, like, what y'all got going on, because honestly, it's nobody's fucking business, for one. Because when, I'm sure, like, all the people that you've been to, I'm sure they don't say shit to you about when they going through shit with their boyfriends, or their husbands, or their girlfriends if they're into girls. Like I said before, I am a girl who dates men, so I'm always going to talk in the heterosexual term of relationships. I'm never going to be like, yeah, with another girl, because I don't date women. But yeah, stop letting the messy hoes mess with your business, bitch. And if you ain't going to leave that nigga, and if you ain't going to put your fucking foot down, stop telling everybody what y'all got going on. Because people really don't care. Like, it's been a few times I've been sitting on the phone with a bitch, and I really was just like, honestly, y'all, every time I talk to you, you got some problems. I hate talking to people that always got some shit going on. It's like, leave that nigga alone. Get a new job. Move out of your parents' home. Like, whatever the fucking complaint is all the time, please do something to solve it, because we don't want to keep hearing it. We don't want to keep hearing your negativity. And I can honestly say, I'm one of them people. I'm making it seem like people don't care. I don't care. Okay? I didn't even want to tell your business, because I honestly, 5 minutes after the phone call, I don't give a fuck. I done forgot. And I know you ain't leaving, because, bitch, I've been there. Also, let's talk about the power of the tongue. I be having to read my little notes. Let's talk about the power of the tongue. Because when you keep complaining about shit and just keep putting a negative, like, perspective on things instead of thinking about the positive, bitch, what outcome are you expecting to get? For real. Because we're not just talking about relationships. It could be friendships. It could be fucking your baby daddy. It could be your job. It could be whatever. It's just like when you're constantly in a negative headspace and you're constantly bringing out the negative, just bringing out the negative sides and speaking on the negative shit that you're going through and dealing with, and it's feeling like there is no goal at the end of that fucking, a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, after that rainstorm. And this is what I'm not saying the phrase right, but I literally just told my mother this, like, and it wasn't about her, but I was just saying, like, you gotta get through the rainstorm in order to see the rainbow. The rainbow is not gonna come from, ain't no rainbow just about to pop up. It usually happens after a rainstorm. So we always want to look at what we could have, what we want, and what we desire, and just all these things that we feel like we should have. But we don't understand what it takes to get through shit. And a lot of y'all don't be willing to do what it takes to get through shit. Y'all just be bummed the fuck out, looking nasty, sitting around, complaining. I'm sorry, Lola might see something. Lola, be quiet. Complaining. You see the negative effects of complaining. So I always do topic number one, and then I might do a little topic number two, which goes back to topic number one. But I want to do trending topic T. Let's do the trending topic T. So what's T today is, and stop letting the messy hoes mess with your business. I don't know if y'all know about the internet couple. It's a TikTok couple. That the woman name is, it's a lesbian couple. It's Lashandra and Roshonda. Something like that. Isn't that crazy that they got them similar ass names? But this is a couple that I've been seeing, y'all. I thought they was like a great couple. That's what people think when you don't tell your business. When you don't tell your business, people always think like, "Oh, I thought everything was going so well." Yeah, because I didn't tell y'all in my business. It was my business. It wasn't y'all business to know. It wasn't your business to know that my wife wasn't shit. Nevertheless, so they're going through a divorce, and the tea is so fucking piping hot, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know if y'all know them, but the wife owns a boutique. The girly wife owns a boutique, and the manly wife is like a minister, a life coach, like that type of thing. But she always would come to the wife boutique and child clothes and be being funny and stuff. It just seemed like they had a really good relationship. Nevertheless, Roshonda, the girly girl, thought that LaShandra was, I guess she's like the breadwinner of the family, supposedly, and she pays all the bills. So this whole time, LaShandra wasn't paying no motherfucking bills. So they had got an eviction notice, and they was telling them like they had to leave, like I guess in 30 days or whatever. And and so the girly girl was like mad because she like, bitch, I've been homeless before. I told you that shit. I never wanted to be that again. I own a boutique. We're famous on TikTok. We get paid off the internet. I'm getting paid from my boutique. Why when you tell me that we late on bills, I could back you up? You know what I'm saying? I guess she was trying to be like a man, like a provider. She wanted to be a provider. So she didn't speak on it, but this bitch was backed up on bills. So that was one thing. But then a neighbor got on TikTok and was like, y'all, she was like, I've been seeing that girl with other girls. Because the girl, the gay girl, I'm sorry, they're both gay. The dyke was also a property manager of the place. So she was like, she worked at, they lived at the place that she works at, and the girl would say like, the neighbor said, I saw, and multiple of the neighbors was like, I saw her with other women. She was cheating. But then this one takes it up a notch. The pastor, y'all, their pastor was like, Lysandra need to chill out because she already been in prison. And the wife was like, "What? What you mean she been in prison? I've been with her for 6 years. I ain't never knew she was in, was in prison." And the pastor was like, "Yeah, she was in prison for fraud. I thought you knew. Everybody knows." And she looked up her wife and found out she was a whole fucking scammer. And didn't even fucking know this whole time. But my thing is, if you scamming and shit, you doing all this shit. She got all these jobs. You couldn't afford to pay your apartment complex bill, and you're the property manager. I'm sure you give yourself lower rent than the fuck what everybody else is paying. That's what I mean by bum ass bitches. But that's also what I mean by when you don't tell nobody your business, don't nobody fucking know what the fuck is going on. That is crazy to me. That was crazy to me. Me and my mom used to watch them and be laughing. Even my boyfriend mom had saw a video of theirs and was like, "She is funny. Lysandra is funny. Lysandra is a mess." Y'all, Lysandra is a real mess. She is a hot mess. So I'm wondering what's going to happen because Rashonda, whatever the fuck, they got some fucked up names. Rashonda is basically pissed off. She on live talking, like telling all her business. I guess she's trying to keep her clout up. I don't know what's really going on, but that was the trending topic of the day. And that tea was hot as hell. Y'all need to get on TikTok if y'all can. Because like I said, motherfuckers do really don't be caring. But this is only crazy to me because I've been was watching them. Like, Rashonda has a daughter and everything. And, like, they had a whole family. They was living together. And she would always make funny videos going to her wife's boutique and, like, trying on dresses and shit. And mind you, she's a dyke, so it looks funny. And she was just, it just seemed like she was a sweet, loving girl. And Rashonda thought the same thing, but now she know. And I feel like, honestly, when you hear stuff about like that about your partner that you never knew, I feel like it's honestly kind of scary. Because it's like I slept next to you for 6 years and I really didn't know who you was. And Rashonda was even mad. She even said, like, this whole time she felt like she didn't know who she was. And also that she think that everything that the girl said to her was a lie. I feel bad for Rashonda. I'm on her side with this one. Nationwide is on. I wish that little girl didn't do that. Why did she do it? It's stuck in everybody's head. Now let's get into the out of pocket topic of the day. This little ass strip of paper. I'm glad I can see. Going 50-50 on a first date. How y'all feel about going 50-50 on the first date? I feel like we already talked about that. How do y'all feel about going 50-50 on the first date? Comment down below what y'all feel about going 50-50 on the first date. It always reflects the last question. And I also want to get into something that I wrote on here. This one says, going out with a nigga that you don't even like for free food. I honestly think that's a bummy activity. Cause for one, I feel like I don't even like eating in front of people for real. And then I'm just eating in front of a nigga that I don't like. He all in my face, all in the business. He's trying to really, and I honestly do feel bad for guys sometimes. Cause I feel like there is some nice guys and they genuinely just be trying to get to know us. And we be on some whole fuck girl shit. Cause we could be fuck girls too. Y'all just be hungry, but I'm a person who likes to cook. So food, and regardless of whether we go on a date or not, I'm gonna eat. I'm never gonna miss a meal. You can tell. So that's not in my that's not my forte. But for the girls that do it, you're a bum. You're a jerk. You're a bum. And the whole 50-50, going 50-50 on the first date, I just say do what works for you. If you're okay with going 50-50 on the first date, that's that. I honestly feel like whoever exes the person out is the person who pays. And it's that simple. You ask me, you pay. I ask you, I'll pay. And that's another reason why I said we should go back to coffee dates. Because I honestly feel like isn't the point of a first date to get to know each other? And if we're not genuinely trying to get to know each other, what the fuck are we doing? Wasting each other's time. And then I will know if I want to fuck you anyway, based on that coffee date, that conversation, that coffee date. Like girls, we always pretend like we don't know what we want, but I feel like we be knowing exactly what we want. In the first, like, few days of seeing a nigga, we already know if we gonna fuck them or not. We just be pretending, like, trying to play hard to get, just to be a little bit on the classier side, but we know. It's either, yeah, I will fuck him, or I'm probably not gonna fuck him, so if I'm not gonna fuck you, I'm not gonna pursue you. You're probably not gonna get a call back, but if you did get a call back, I probably wanna fuck. Period. Out of pocket topic. So I want to talk about the Christian Lil Baby Blueface drama. And it's so funny because everybody's like, y'all, I know y'all know about Could Have Been Records, which is Drewski's. I guess it's like his record label. I don't know if it's a real record label or not. Is you guys, like, what do you guys think? Is that real or is it just to be funny? I feel like it's to be funny, but I don't know. He might be really signing people. Um, but yeah, he's been being a little messy on his page and like posting like trending topics and stuff. And everybody's like, what is this page turned into? I thought this was supposed to be a record label. Bitch, he has the platform to do whatever he wants to do on his platform. Why are y'all mad? Regardless, he's still gonna get the views, he's still gonna get the likes, y'all still gonna be watching, y'all still gonna be laughing. Shut up and enjoy it. Enjoy. Enjoy. But so you want to keep talking about Lil Baby in his restaurant? Fuck Lil Baby in his restaurant. Drizzy posted a picture of Lil Baby whispered in Krishan's ear or whatever. I honestly feel like Lil Baby do not want Krishan. I could be wrong, but I feel like he don't want Krishan. I just think that he's trying to make Blueface mad because Blueface want to keep treating that girl like shit, like other niggas don't want her. And I think he just want to make it clear, like, nigga, you better tighten up. Cause there's niggas out here that do want her, that will treat her nice, that will buy her shit, that will take her out, that won't treat her like shit, and especially not in the camera. And I feel like I don't think she understands, or maybe she does. I'm not sure. I feel like she doesn't truly understand her value because the only reason why people talk about Blueface is because of her. Who the fuck was thinking about Blueface before Krishan got popping? And Krishan, you're still going to be popping without him. You're going to pop regardless. So I just feel like I wish she would learn her value and elevate, because I feel like there's a space for her that isn't so much negativity, and I feel like she deserves it, but I think that she has to get away from him in order to elevate. And I talked about that before, like sometimes you have to change your situation, change your circle, change the things that you do and the people that you're around. You're a new mother. I mean, you just need to get the fuck away from the negative headspace in order for you and your child to elevate. That's all I got to say about that, because I don't want to make this a Christian Blueface podcast, because honestly, a lot of people don't like them and they will skip. And I ain't trying to begin skip. Okay? So, now let's get into the Nacho Advisor segment of the day. If you're new here, you can email me. I haven't gotten any emails, so we're going to vibe out the Reddit. I already got my stories up. But if you are new here, you can email me at nachoadvisor@gmail.com. nachoadvisor@gmail.com. Nacho Advisor. I'm gonna leave my email below in the description box. And that's just a safe space for you guys to express your feelings, get some relationship advice, share some laughs, whatever. Whatever it is that you want to get off your chest, get that shit off your chest, okay? So yeah, otherwise we're going to rob out to Reddit so I can get my fan base up. And I don't mind vibing up the Reddit, so let's do it. And I'm doing perfect, 34 minutes, perfect. I love when I'm on good timing, because I feel like I don't want my show to be too long yet, being that it's just me and we get into. Actually, I did get an email in my email thing, and it was just some guy that was saying like, yeah, I do think your podcast is good and you talk about some interesting facts, but can I edit your videos, like your shorts and stuff, so you can go viral? And he was just trying to promote, I guess, his marketing business. But bro, I can't afford you right now. I can't. This is Stella Black, and I'm not even in the Stella. wine because it's 5% alcohol. I like something that's gonna knock me the fuck out. I can't do the cute little wines. I like a strong wine. And it also has some peach bellini, like a frozen peach bellini, but it melted. That's why my glass is sweating so much. Like I said, I'm really not into Stella because it's just like not strong enough for me. I want to be like if my man come home right now, part my legs like the fucking Red Sea. I like to be perfectly drunk. I don't really like to be drunk where I feel sick, but I like to be perfectly drunk. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 stories because this one is kind of long, but the other ones are pretty short. Oh, it's not that long. Am I the asshole? I told my pregnant sister I'm upset for not being made the godmother and not being able to help in the planning of her baby shower. I just feel like you're the aunt. Why do you need to be the godmom and the aunt? You already play a big role. You're the aunt. My sister, let's call her Ann, 31, is 3 months pregnant. Ann is my only sibling, and this is her first baby. My dad passed away 4 years ago, and it's only been my mom, Ann, and me for a long time. Mom and I have been really excited to welcome a new member of the family since Ann is my only sibling. I thought, hold on, let me scroll down. I thought, well, assumed I would be the baby's godmother. I don't know why you assumed that. You're the aunt. You're already the aunt. Why do you need to be the godmother and the aunt? I don't understand that. My sister made it seem I would until her husband told her I would need to be married in order to be the godmother. What? I'm very much single and have no plans to marry, which is okay. What's wrong with it? I don't think it is in the cards for me. I was sad to hear this and kept how upset I was to myself. If the Catholic Church says I can't be a godmother, then who am I to argue? Oh, it's a religious thing. Okay. I took Anne to the Prego Expo along with our mom. We started talking about the baby shower and doing a little planning during and following the expo. Hold on. Try to keep up. Today I got a message from Ann telling me the date and location of the baby shower. I asked her why she was doing it in that location since we talked about another location. It's not your baby shower. She said her husband's brother and his wife liked that place and they wanted a DJ at the baby shower and for it to be a party. Okay. And my whole thing is, what do you want, Mom? Because you're letting a lot of people talk for you. What do you want? I was taken a bit back since I thought Mom and I would be doing the planning, especially since Mom would be paying for the location and she has a limited income. And then proceeded to send me a screenshots of table centerpieces and shower decorations that she wanted to make for the shower. I was upset and it took me a minute to understand why I was crying. My plan was to ignore her for a few hours while I settled my feelings. But she kept messaging, demanding a response, and I finally texted her back. I told her I was upset about not being a godmother and that I felt her husband's family was taking over the planning and how my feelings were hurt. Ann texts back that it's her husband, that she never confirmed the location, and that I'm making no sense. I text Ann back telling her that helping plan means involvement and that I felt like I was not involved. Instead, I was being told when things are happening and rudely being told I needed to do the decorations. I also text Ann that I clearly misunderstood my level of involvement and I felt that I was and that I felt I was justified upset. I I don't know what she meant by that, and that I will get over it. She has not responded. My mom is now mad at me for upsetting Anne, and she worried that I will affect the baby. What? So now I feel like crap. I know it's Anne's decision on how much I am or am not involved in. My feelings were hurt, and I should have kept them to myself since Anne is pregnant and it can affect her baby. Am I the asshole? That baby ass argument ain't gonna affect shit, first of all. If she get that stressed out that she hurt her baby over that baby ass argument, then both of y'all is fucking childish. 1, 2, let that just come. Sometimes it's better to just show up anyway. 3, my mother ain't paying for shit if the baby father and his family want to be taken over, they gonna fucking pay. They don't want to go to the expensive location. They don't want to have a DJ. They don't want to make it a party. Okay, make it a party on your own expense, bitch. And four, why do you need to be the godmom and you're the aunt? They is not my people. I can tell you that. Anyway, the next story. Why is my boyfriend, 26 male, covering my 23 female face doing sex? You must be ugly. You must be ugly. So my boyfriend of 3 months has recently started putting a pillow over my face during sex. Not in a suffocating way, but just to cover my face. The first time he did it was only for maybe 10 seconds before he took it off to gauge my reaction. I could tell he wanted to keep it there, but he was a bit awkward and seemed guilty, laughing nervously and hard to explain. He said it's because when he looks at me, it makes him come too quick. So I said it, I didn't mind. But now he's done it quite a few times, and it's becoming longer, 1 to 2 minutes before taking it off. I know I'm not bad looking, but common, ha 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 ha, whatever. It was never an issue before, so what is the reason? It just doesn't make sense to me. Couldn't you just close your eyes or look away for a minute? I'm wondering if it's because he's imagining someone else. What do you guys think? I'm looking for honest advice and opinions. Let's read the comments because I wasn't even thinking about the last shit. The comments ain't saying shit. Not nothing that I would agree to. He probably thinks you're ugly. Or maybe he is imagining someone else. I mean, who could you think that he would be imagining? Y'all only been together for 3 months. I don't know what to say. America's my story. My third story just went the fuck away, of course. But because it did that, we should find a sex story. I like sex stories. Let's see. Where are the stories? Let's do this. Sex advice. This is annoying. I printed out a story, but I really don't care to read it. It was childish, and when I printed it out, I didn't know how childish it was, but it ended up being very annoying. Oh, sorry. I had to. That was my brain. I'm really hungry, but I want something specific. Like I really want to go to this um Japanese restaurant and get the chicken dumpling soup and the spring rolls. That's all I want. Like I don't even want a whole meal. I just want the soup and the spring rolls. I've really been wanting a seafood boil lately, and I've been wanting calamari. I don't know why. It just sounds so good. And usually we go to like Crafty like often, but we haven't been in a while. I'm like, I'm ready to go to Crafty. All right, I found one. Hopefully it's not too long. It's not long. Okay, the title is I, 19 female, found a pair of lashes in his 26 male room. He denies First of all, why are you 19 dating a 26-year-old? He denies having slept with anyone but me since we started dating. Whatever. Our 19 female have been dating this guy, 26 male, for the past few months. We have been seeing each other since February. However, we've only been serious for the past few months. I saw him last week and noticed a used pair of false lashes in his windowsill. We never had discussed exclusivity, so by right, he can see whoever he wants. However, this man tells me he loves me and treats me as if I am his girlfriend. I'm not angry about these lashes. Clearly you are, because you wrote a whole Reddit story about it. And him having possibly slept with another girl, although I would be very confused. What angers me are blatant lies. All I wanted to get out of this discussion was if we were going to be exclusive or not. If he wants to see other women, fine, then I will do the same and not put all my eggs in one basket, period. Considering on my end, I am exclusively dating him. So I brought all of this up with him over FaceTime. I said, I'm not mad, I just want you to be honest with me. He said he hasn't been with anyone else since he met me in February, and said that they must belong to his friend. According to him, his friend is in Thailand and has been there since May, June. He's been keeping some of her belongings in his rooms while she's overseas. How could they be hers if she's overseas? Mind you, these are used lashes, and I had never noticed them before. A summary of the conversation immediately got defensive, started bringing his mental health into discussion, guilt tripped me, I assume. Tears, possibly crocodile tears, and he said he wants me to be his girlfriend officially, possibly out of a fear of abandonment. Please tell me what you make of this and give advice on what I should do to the terms of this relationship. I feel like he's lying to me. He has slept with someone else, and I'm just here for an unbiased opinion. Girl, if you feel like he lying to you, you know he lying to you. First of all, one, the crying, all of a sudden you want me to be a girlfriend, da da da. Please, nigga. Nigga, please. Two, you're 19, he's 26. Like, I don't even agree with that. Three, yeah, why his friend shit in his room anyway? Like, that's weird. And the lashes just came about. Girl, you know he did it. I don't understand why people be wanting answers to shit that they know the answer to. And it's like, I feel like when you're trying to get the answers to stuff that you know the answer to, it's not because you're going to leave. It's because you're just trying to make it make sense in your head so that you can justify his actions so that way you can get over it, but, or whatever. But I just feel like, hold these niggas accountable. Stop giving, and if you're going to fuck him and you think he's fucking other people, don't fuck him raw. And if he tell you he love you, who gives a fuck? Now let's get into the question of the day segment. Y'all already know I said I was gonna leave y'all off with a question of the day every single show, and it could be meaningful or it could be silly. Today we're gonna go with meaningful, and the question that I'm gonna pick out is: if life right now isn't good to you, or it's not where you want it to be, what is one thing you think you can do to change it, change the situation, change the narrative? If your life is not going the way that you think it's going, that you think you want it to go, what is one thing that you can do to change the narrative? Two, do you think that you're living out at least one of your dreams, your goals? Because everybody does those vision boards, or at least when it's the new year, they say, oh, this is my New Year's resolution. This is what I want. This is what I want for myself. Do you think that you're living out at least one of those dreams and or goals in 2023? Do you think that you got through, or you think that you're somewhere that you used to say that you wanted to be? Are you somewhere that you used to dream of being, and now it's like, oh, this is my reality, and now I want more? Because we always want. We always gonna want more, but we should start living in the moment and thanking God for what we do have today, and being just, like I said, live in that moment. Be able to understand that where you are right now is exactly where you should be, and you shouldn't be moving no faster, no slower. And the only thing that you can do to get to where you want to be is work hard and put in the initiative to change the narrative in the situation. So, yeah, that's it for today, folks. I love you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think this was a successful show. Thank you. Bye.